So I got two questions for you. One, do you kind of sense a relief from your team that the regular season is over? Obviously, this team, I think from your post-game wrap-up last year, it's always going to be judged on the postseason. Do you sense that they're excited for the postseason, and do you expect to kind of them to take it to a different level? And then secondly, what would it mean for you, your players, and the program to win the SEC tournament for the 7th time in 8 years, something Pat Summitt didn't even accomplish?
First, I think our team has taken each game as it's come. I don't think they will change their outlook on that, but I know they have to be excited about postseason. This is a time of the year where you get to this point and you want more. I mean, you have a greediness about it, and I do feel like our players are locked in and focused on playing their best basketball and winning as many championships as possible. When we put this team together, we felt like it could be something super special if everybody had buy-in, and the buy-in is there. The regular season championship is there, and I'm sure they want to check off some other stuff. We always like winning the SEC tournament championship, and we just feel like playing in our league and winning the regular season and winning the tournament will put you in prime position to compete and win national championships. So that's what we're going to continue to hang our hats on.
Dick, and then Mike.
Hi, Dawn. Do you feel like the game at Ole Miss was good preparation for tournament season, and that your starters had to actually play quality minutes, and it was still a 2-possession game with 6 minutes to go?
Yes, I mean, it's the SEC. Ole Miss is much improved. Pretty much like everybody else. Like, you can certainly take a loss on the road. I mean, to defend your home court is slightly easier than going on the road and getting a win. But I thought Ole Miss pushed us to the fourth quarter, and then I just thought that we made plays, and that's what this team has been built on, is making plays at the right time and knowing when to turn it up a notch to create some separation. And I thought we did that against Ole Miss, and having 2 days off and 2 days of preparation leading into, which we hope is a long weekend, it will put us in a great mindset, and our bodies should be well rested and ready to go.
Mike, and then Rick.
Hey, Don, good to see you. For those of us who have never been through it before, can you describe some of the emotions of playing and coaching in March now?
I mean, it's really an exciting time, and it gets super exciting when you actually have a really good team, and you know that you created a team in which that can compete for a national championship. And we don't want to get too far, out of the mode of what's in front of us, and we haven't. But the coach in March, you have to think about all those things. You don't have to play to those things, but you have to think about how you navigate, who you play, all the things that you have to navigate in in an SEC tournament, like who's the next up, who's on the other side, what's the possibilities. I have to take all of my folders except one. I mean, only Texas A&M lost, so I got to take my 12 other folders, and no folders are left behind unless that team is completely out. So you're just looking ahead a lot as from a coaching staff standpoint, but you're also just locked in with your players to make sure that their only worry is the task that is in front of them.
Rick and then Matt.
Hey, Don, congratulations on being named Coach of the Year. When you receive an award or an honor that was voted on by your fellow coaches, does that carry a little more weight with you because it came from your peers?
I mean, it does. And it also could have gone a lot of different directions this particular year. So, I mean, I don't know if they got it right, but I know that this award is shared amongst our coaches and our players. I actually said I'm going to give the award to Bree Bill. I'm actually going to give her whatever it is, plaque or whatever it is, to Bree Bill, because she always seems to be the person that misses out on what she does so well for us. And maybe I'll get something a little small. I don't know. They sell them at Things Remembered, a little placard, the place on it, so she can really understand that although she wasn't one of the players that was on the all defensive team, she certainly is, and we're glad to have her on our team. And I want her to take some hardware away. If I could saw it in half and give Victoria Saxton the other half, I would do that.
Matt and then Corey.
Don, starting this week and then going forward for the rest of the season, you guys are going to be the ones that everybody is going to want to knock off. What do you tell your team about handling that pressure of being the one that everybody wants to beat? And do you feel like this whole season has really prepared them for that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's wanted to knock us off this year, and probably in previous years we've had a lot of success in the SEC, and to go to Nashville, where I think it's going to be highly attended. I know we got a whole lot of people coming from our campus, and my main focus to our players is keep the main thing the main thing. You're gonna have family around, you're gonna have a lot of fams around. They're gonna want to talk to you, pull you this way, in that way. It is the main thing, and that is a business trip. We came. We're going down to Nashville to win another SEC tournament, and the times that we've won it, we maintained. We kept the main thing, and we don't want to stray from that.
Corey and then Keith.
Yeah, Dawn, and kind of to that end, kind of looking back a little bit, that 2014-15 team from a championship caliber mindset and I guess culture within your program, how much do they mean to that?
How much?
Yeah, how much does that 2014-15 team, that first one to win the SEC tournament championship, how much do they mean to that championship caliber culture that you have?
I mean, they're the ones that got it started. They're the ones that open the floodgates. Sometimes you win your one, and then you create momentum to other teams wanting to duplicate that, and then other teams wanting, not to lose. I know Asia Wilson. She almost had a clean. I think she's almost had a clean sweep of them. I think we lost. Did we lose one regular season? I think we won 4 tournament championships. That is the very thing that attracts recruits to our program. Is we create a winning culture, and we do it the right way. And it's pretty cool when it's your time to do it, and you actually do it, because you've seen so many other players hoist championship trophies.
Keith and then Matt.
Can you talk about Destiny Henderson and Bree Beal? Both played great on Sunday. And, as you go into postseason play, guard play is critical. Everybody's going to try to pack it in. What's the optimal number of shots for her? And then just how key was it for Bree Beal getting off to a great start at Ole Miss? It kind of took them out of that 2-3 matchup zone because she was hitting perimeter shots.
I mean, there's no magic number for the amount of shots that that Henny takes. I like her being aggressive. I know she wasn't as efficient as she usually is, but I like her putting people back on their heels and being super aggressive because that has a defense thinking, whether she's going to go, whether she's going to drive and kick it out. So I thought she played the perfect game in being aggressive and taking 22 shots. Bree Bill, I think she's in a different headspace. I know she wants the awards for the work that she's put in, but I think she's at a place where she's seeing the game a little bit better. She's being a little bit more aggressive offensively. She's taking great rhythm shots. And she's done that all season long. She's got to shoot more. To me, Bree Bill's got to shoot more, and she's finding spots in our offense to do that. And she makes us that much better. So we know probably the teams that we'll face in the first round, or they're not going to play her. They're not going to play her. So we're going to actually put her in positions where they have to play her. So if that's closer to the basket, we'll have to do that. If it's, they want to not guard her when she's spaced out outside of three. I mean, she's been pretty accurate and efficient there. So they got to think about how they want to guard her.
Matt and then Dick.
Just wondering, is Camilla ready to go and healthy, and is everyone else healthy as well?
Yeah, we'll have everybody. Everybody practice today.
Dick, close us out.
Dawn, does this team have any motivation going in postseason this year after the disappointing end of the season? And what do you think they learned from that disappointment?
I mean, our players came back better. I mean, each and every player came back better. So the disappointment in the postseason last year was we know what that margin of error is to winning and to advancing. So that's in the forefront of our minds, but it's not handcuffing us. I mean, we've played the best teams in the country. We fared well, and we got to rely on that. We got to rely on the habits that we've created and the winning ways that we've created, and not dwell on what happened in the past and just try to move forward and move through it. I know this team is really focused on that.